On the 65th anniversary of Burkina Faso's independence, when nations celebrated their flags and songs, the Sahel trembled at 900 hours. Captain Ibrahim Traoré, dressed in only fatigues, walked to the podium. No suit, no pleasantry, only war. He isn't just dressing like the other presidents who are military before taking control over the affairs of the country and now dresses in suits. He dressed as a military that he is, telling the world that they are at war between the armored vehicles. He declared into the states. He opened not with hope but with thunder. He declared Burkina Faso a showcase model, not of peace but of new war philosophy, total reclamation of territory from all enemies, internal and external. For years, the Sahel bred, towns seized, villages erased, parents buried, children in market-shaped graves. Now, their leader proclaimed a bold offensive not just against terrorists, but against the concept of retreat. What shook the continent wasn't the rhetoric, it was the order he gave next. Every village, every town, every lost inch of our land will be reclaimed by the People's Progression Revolution, by fire if needed. From West Africa to the Horn, capitals buzzed with alarms. Was this defiance or descent into unending warfare? Days before, Burkina Faso, Niger and Mali had split from ECOWAS, accusing it of neo-colonial interference and demanding autonomy of actions, military and political. With that break, Traoré didn't just declare war on militants, he declared war on the old order of African diplomacy. For some, he was liberation incarnate. For others, a storm too great to weather. Captain Traoré promised a rebirth, a people's progression revolution that will push Africa's dignity from the shadows into its own fire. But fire burns both the foe and the friend. December 11, 2025, remembered not for independence, but for a leader who chose storm over silence, whether history will call him liberator or reckless architect of war. Only time and soil soaked in blood and hope return. His words were massive and it shook the whole continent, even to the west. Let's listen to the speech of Captain Ibrahim Traoré on the 65th of their independence.
Fighting for freedom, true independence and sovereignty, I salute you. It is with immense pleasure and a sense of gratitude toward you, my compatriots, that I speak. Today, on the eve of the National Day of our beloved homeland, I take the floor. Before saying anything else, I would first like to thank God who has made this day possible, and for all the blessings bestowed upon our beloved homeland. Throughout this year 2025, I continue to pray to God, asking Him to extend His hand over our nation. I pay a heartfelt tribute to all our fighting forces who, today, and for more than a year now, have launched a bold offensive in territories that were once considered strongholds of the enemy, and who are brilliantly carrying out the reconquest of our territory. Several areas have been retaken in just 1 month, where our fighting forces have set foot and established themselves. All enemy resistance encountered by our forces has been crushed, and we have not suffered any loss of human life. During these offensives, there have only been a few minor injuries. By the way, I wish a speedy recovery to these wounded, and to all those injured by this barbarity that has been forced upon us. Sovereignty is not just a word. It is a whole. To achieve our full and complete sovereignty, we had to go through the revolution. This declared progressive popular revolution is underway. Today, Burkina Faso is a showcase, a model. We are being watched, people are following us, and we have no choice but to succeed. And I am pleased to say that we are on the right track and that we will succeed. That is precisely why I earnestly urge all those individuals who are bravely fighting to achieve this profound sovereignty, this true and complete independence, to steadfastly continue their vital struggle. And all those who are still in doubt must join the ship and combine our efforts together. All those who are communicating to awaken the consciousness of our people must further amplify their communication, intensify, and redouble their efforts. Examples are being set for us. Across the world, across Africa, these African organizations that stand out for their mediocrity, that behave in ways completely contrary to honesty, that act in ways completely opposed to African values, are tangible examples that should fuel debates in order to awaken the consciousness of young people. To all those economic operators who, for decades, have been used to exporting our raw materials and re-importing finished goods, I urge them to change their mindset, to understand that we must industrialize our homeland, that is true sovereignty, and allow us to process our raw materials and now become exporters of finished products. To all those teachers, those brave teachers to whom I tip my hat, who fight with all their heart and soul, to transform the little ones, to make them more patriotic, more civic-minded, to make them revolutionaries at heart, I urge you to continue this work, because it is through them that we will be able to keep the flame of our homeland alive. The healthcare sector who are accomplishing feats today that we once thought impossible in Burkina Faso, I urge you to keep fighting. We will stand by your side. We will support you as much as possible with equipment and logistics. Continue to showcase your talent and ensure that what is done elsewhere, to combine your efforts with the world. To the traditional practitioners, those who use our plants to heal us, because sovereignty is also about healthcare, involved in the agricultural sector, who have understood the meaning of our struggle, who are supporting the agro-pastoral initiative, we assure you that we will spare no effort so that you can continue to give your very best, so that the food sovereignty we so deeply desire can become a reality now and forever. Anyone who speaks of sovereignty cannot keep reaching out to ask for help. Eating it inevitably comes down to this. To all those who are fighting so that we can achieve this sovereignty in every aspect, so that we can truly be independent, I encourage you to keep up the fight, to intensify the struggle, because we need to move quickly and effectively. Why do I say this? We need to move quickly and effectively because everyone is watching us. The whole world is watching Burkina. Africans are watching Burkina Faso, which has created a model. And this model must therefore inspire other peoples to join the revolutionary struggle so that Africa can be free, dignified, and prosperous. The overwhelming majority of people who support us are praying for our success. We thank them and tell them to continue supporting us, because the struggle we are waging is not only for Burkina Faso, it is for all black peoples. To that minority who are still lost, misguided, whether they are at the top of the state or among the people who have not yet understood and who continue to pray for our failure, we say thank you, because their hatred also allows us to keep fighting and to move forward, that one day they will come to their senses and be able to rid themselves of these genes of slavery. The fight against imperialism, neo-colonialism, and all their manifestation is waged every day. May God make it so. We will not give up, we will continue on our path, and I think that all young people are also invited to speak out. We will continue to encourage them so that we can achieve our goals. Because the sovereignty, independence, and freedom that we want in order to live in peace in Burkina Faso, that's what it's all about. That's why I said it's not just a simple word, it's a whole set of things. Today, we are proud to say that we have made progress, both in the industrial sector, in civilian and military industries. We have made progress in the field of health, we have made progress in the field of infrastructure, we have made progress in the field of defense, in reclaiming our land. Those criminals who had occupied these areas of our homeland, thinking they were their sanctuary, have been driven out of many areas. They are fleeing Burkina Faso. You will certainly see images of their escape. We are telling them that from now on they have only two choices: flee Burkina Faso or die. Because the fighting forces are committed to this offensive, and it will continue. We will continue until the very limits of our borders and secure Burkina Faso so that Burkina Faso can live in peace, develop, prosper, and become a model that inspires other nations. I wish you a very happy Independence Day. In sobriety, of course, may it be an occasion for reflection, for discussion, for sharing, for coming together to think about the future of our beloved homeland so can be a model. I repeat, Burkina Faso must be a model to inspire other peoples. Long live Burkina Faso, long live the land of upright people. Happy celebrations. Happy National Day to everyone. Thank you. Homeland or death, we shall overcome.